Take a deep breath. Take a look around you. Maybe you have been waiting for this moment for days, weeks, even months. Maybe the hope that has been burning inside you, like a spark, has been ashes from time to time. But today, you are here. You are in front of this screen, and believe me, this is not a coincidence. A whisper from beyond the universe, a call from the depths of your heart has brought you here. Because, dear viewer, the sacred moment for your breakthrough has arrived. Remember those endless struggles. Maybe the bills never came in. Maybe your dreams were postponed over and over again. Maybe you felt ignored or even rejected by the people you trusted the most. The weight of those financial battles was like a burden on your shoulders. But those days are about to be over. A divine hand is turning a completely different page for you. You are stepping into a period in which those who despise you and those who do not believe in you will be amazed. This is not just a new chapter in your life. This is your divine destiny that was written long ago. All those doors that were once firmly closed to you are now being prepared to open wide. And yes, this is your moment. Get ready for such a transformation that your life will never be the same again. You are in the right place for a big change in your life. If you believe in this promise, like the video now to connect to this energy, subscribe to our channel, and write down your desires. Believe and take action. These steps show that it is time for miracles to happen in your life. Each new day brings new opportunities and possibilities, so make the most of every moment. Write the message you want to send to the universe in the comments section, choosing from the numbers in the description. This will be a signal to the universe and will strengthen your intentions. Let it be a seal of your faith in the universe and in yourself. Every tear you shed night after night, those sleepless hours when you went to bed exhausted, every sacrifice you made for your family, for your dreams. Don't think that these were left without an echo in the sky. Don't think that your silent pleas have gone unheard. God has heard the desperation in the deepest part of your heart, the whispers of hope. And know that the dark tunnel of material hardship is coming to an end. You are no longer condemned to that sense of deprivation, that limitation. That heavy burden on your shoulders is getting lighter. Because every hardship, every struggle you went through was not in vain. It was a divine process that was preparing you for that wonderful moment of material blessings and abundance that you are about to reach now. Those sufferings, those ordeals that you have endured, will soon be transformed into a flood of provision that will rain down upon you like a torrential downpour. The test is over, dear viewer. And now, God is waiting for you for that ascension you deserve. Maybe there were those who mocked your dreams in the past. Maybe there were those who turned their backs on you, who belittled you. We know how painful that feeling of rejection can be. But now you are going to witness a miracle that will silence all those scoffers, all those judgmental people. God will show His love in such a way that all those negative voices will be silenced forever. Every taunt, every laugh, every judgmental word spoken behind your back will be so overwhelmed by a wave of divine goodness that only admiration will remain. Those who turned their backs on you will now marvel at your marvelous transformation. Your financial ascension will speak much more powerfully than words. And remember, it is not just your success. God is standing up for you. His strength, His grace is with you. Now open your heart and listen to these words. God is declaring that from now on you are no longer poor. Those chains of poverty are breaking. That feeling of limitation is dissipating. And what comes in their place? Wealth, abundant provision, and overflowing abundance. Do you know what God's sacred promise to His chosen people is? Prosperity. Not just enough, but abundant, overflowing prosperity. Now, you too are stepping into that season of divine provision. And your life will be a living testimony of God's infinite goodness and unconditional love. That wealth will not only be a blessing for you, It will touch the lives of so many people around you, giving them hope. Now open your heart and mind, because this is not just a glimpse of hope. This is the turning point that will change the course of your life. That desire, that dream that has been lurking inside you for some time, perhaps silently, perhaps at times overshadowed by despair, is about to become a reality. Gone are those days of uncertainty when you wondered when things would change, when you doubted whether God's promises were real. Because, dear viewer, this is your moment. This is your sacred time when you will shine, when you will write the brightest pages of your destiny. God is not only taking away your material difficulties, the obstacles that have been weighing you down. He is preparing you for a much bigger, much more glorious purpose. Maybe right now, you may be feeling at a crossroads, worried about the future. You may be unemployed and dreaming of a new beginning. At this point, God is about to open for you not just a job, but $1 million opportunity. Maybe you don't get the recognition you deserve in your current job. You are struggling to get by on that low salary, and you have to keep postponing your dreams. But God will elevate you to such a position, such a blessing, that you will not even remember the troubles of the past. It's not just a financial recovery. It's a fulfillment, a sense of purpose that you will feel deep in your soul. Get ready, because your breakthrough starts now. Take a deep breath and realize that potential within you. You are not created to be ordinary, just to save the day. There is a much bigger plan for you. You have been chosen for greatness. And in the amazing journey of destiny that God has drawn for you, wealth also plays an important part. It is not a coincidence. It is not a result of the chaotic flow of the universe. It is an integral part of the divine plan that the creator of the universe, the almighty power that created everything in perfect order, designed for you long ago. You are almost doomed to wealth. This may sound surprising, but it is an expression of God's love for you, of His care for you. And when you open your heart to Him and trust in His infinite wisdom and guidance, He will miraculously open your path to financial success. Remember, you don't have to strive alone. You don't have to work day and night to achieve this wealth. It will come to you spontaneously, effortlessly, through His infinite grace, through His unconditional bestowal. Just believe in Him, walk in His way, and embrace the wonderful destiny that He will offer you. Because your destiny is not just to survive, but to live in abundance. And part of this abundance is wealth. Imagine for a moment that constant struggle to make ends meet, that worry about how you're going to pay the bills, having to account for every penny. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Maybe you've been stuck in that tough struggle for survival for a long time. But those days are about to be over. God is taking you out of that restricted, difficult life and taking you into a life of overflowing, abundant life, a life that flows like a rushing river. The financial difficulties you know, the ones that exhaust you, the ones that keep you up at night, will soon be just a distant, faint memory. Because God is not just dropping a few drops on you, He is opening the gates of heaven wide open and offering you an infinite blessing. This is not just a temporary healing, a short-term relief. This is a permanent, continuous, inexhaustible divine abundance. God is giving you not just enough, but more than you could ever imagine, more than you could ever hope for. Your financial troubles are over. It is giving way to peace and security and endless abundance. You are now entering a period not to survive, but to live life to the fullest, to fulfill your dreams, and to offer this abundance to the people around you. Get ready, because this is just the beginning. Now pay attention. God is about to give you riches effortlessly. When His divine hand touches your life, you'll find that everything will flow easily, like water. This is not the kind of wealth that you are going to acquire through your own efforts. This is a season of financial abundance that comes through divine grace and guidance. Those who mock you will be stunned by your unexpected, effortless blessings. And believe me, your financial breakthrough will speak much louder than any negative words they can say. Those tough financial struggles of the past are not your identity. They cannot define your future, because God is now rewriting your story. He is placing you on the bright path to financial success. Your dark past is being erased and your future is overflowing with His infinite abundance. You are no longer defined by your old struggles, but by God's grace and endless provision. And know that God is taking wealth from the wicked and redistributing it into the hands of the good. This is divine justice. God's timing is perfect. Not a second late, not a second early. And that perfect moment for your financial prosperity has now arrived. That financial breakthrough you have been waiting for is already on its way, and it will arrive at just the right moment when you need it most. God has prepared you for this moment, and He is going to lift you up in such a way that you will be astonished. It takes you out of that deep well of despair and carries you towards millionaire status. God has promised you divine riches. This is your inheritance. Think of it as an inheritance from your ancestors, but much more valuable. This wealth is not something you have to toil and strive for. It is a gift given to you. And this wealth is not just for your personal needs. It is for the glory of God. It is a means to spread His kingdom on earth and to bring this abundance to the people around you. Get ready, for God's blessing is about to fall on you like a shower of prosperity. A blessing that will silence every critic, every skeptic. It is a blessing that cannot be ignored, and everyone will marvel at it. Your unexpected success will be the clearest proof of God's infinite love for you. And the wealth you will have will shine as a sign of His faithfulness and power. That season of poverty, that season of hardship, that season of constant worry is coming to an end. And now a whole new era begins. An era of prosperity, abundant supply, and infinite goodness. This is not just a small change. This is a divine transformation that will redefine every area of your life. Every barren area that you saw will now be overflowing with abundance. God is bringing you to a place where you will not only survive, but you will thrive. Your breakthrough is here. This is not a temporary relief, a short-term solution. This is a permanent change. You are about to experience a profound, everlasting transformation in your life. God is positioning you to succeed in ways that even you will find hard to imagine. And remember, this breakthrough is not just about money. It is about fulfilling your destiny, living a life of purpose, and experiencing the fullness of God's magnificent plan for you. Get ready, because God is about to promote you in such a way that your jaw will drop. It will not be through your own efforts, but purely through His divine grace. Those who have ignored you in the past will now watch in awe as you rise to that incredible success. And this divine promotion is not just a matter of status. It is about the amazing impact you will have in the lives of others. God is now opening doors in front of you that no human being will be able to close. All those opportunities that once seemed out of your reach will now be within your reach. And know that the key to these doors is not your own ability, not your own strength. It is all because of God's infinite grace towards you. This is that miraculous season when you have open doors, endless possibilities. Wealth is your portion. This is God's promise to you. His holy word says, "My plans for you are not plans for evil, but plans for good, to give you a future full of hope." God's blessings are not for scarcity, but for abundance. And you are called to be a distributor of that abundance. Divine connections are about to be released in your life now. Just the right people you need will open doors, offer you incredible opportunities, and walk with you to new heights of success. And remember, these divine connections will not be just chance encounters. They will be carefully orchestrated by God Himself. God is about to unlock whole new streams of income in your life through the unique gifts and talents He has given you. It is not about working harder. It's about working smarter and working in harmony with God's perfect plan for you. That creativity, those special talents of yours, will open doors for you in ways that seem impossible. And as you use your precious gifts for His glory, the opportunities will flow before you. Now listen carefully. God is taking resources from the wicked and transferring them into the hands of the righteous. This is a time of sacred alignment where God is orchestrating the divine change that will bring wealth into your life. And this transfer of wealth that will take place will give you ample resources to fulfill your sacred calling, to invest in your future, and to help those in need around you. My cup runneth over. This glorious promise is just for you. You are about to step into a season of overflowing blessings. And this overflow will not only fulfill your personal needs, it will also reach out to the people around you. As you bless others with this abundance, God will continue to multiply your resources many times over. God is about to do the impossible in your life now. That long-awaited financial miracle is coming. That seemingly insurmountable challenge will now be a testimony to God's infinite power. And this miracle will not only change your financial situation, it will also shape and strengthen your faith in Him. Those chains of poverty that have held you captive are now being broken. God is about to liberate you from every financial constraint. This breakthrough will be unlike anything you have ever experienced before. This is your moment to claim that fabulous wealth that has been reserved for you from the very beginning. God is now opening wide the doors to a prosperous, bright future ahead of you. Gone are those days of constant instability and insecurity in your financial situation. For God's provision for you is unshakable and eternal. His blessings will surround every aspect of your life, bringing deep peace and unshakable security to your heart. God is now inviting you into that peaceful season of rest when your hard struggle will be over and His infinite abundance will take over. Those days of constant striving and toil are over. There is no need to fight for your wealth. It has already been ordained for you. Now rest peacefully in His abundance and watch in amazement as everything you need begins to manifest miraculously.